Is it time to buy or sell BigBear.ai Holdings stock? In this video, we will explore BigBear.ai Holdings in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 24th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of February 2025, our system has classified BigBear.ai Holdings as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.36. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a decline of 30.86%. This equates to an average loss of 1.71% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned at the lower end of a broad and horizontal trend in the short term. This may present a favorable buying opportunity. However, a decline below the lower trend line at $2.97 would signal a strong sell and indicate a potential shift in the trend. Analyzing the current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 0.397% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 15.75% to positive 177.86%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 61.09%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 35.86% to 363.39% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $4.81 and $16.40. Our latest daily update for BigBear.ai Holdings includes the headline, Volatile Ride for BigBear.ai Holdings stock price on Monday, moving between $3.06 and $3.58. The BigBear.ai Holdings stock price gained 19.19% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 24th of March, 2025, rising from $2.97 to $3.54. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 16.99%, with a low of $3.06 and a high of $3.58. The price has increased in 5 of the last 10 days and is up by 12.74% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, volume has risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 29 million more shares were traded than the previous day, with a total of 47 million shares bought and sold for approximately $168,140,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $10.35, while the lowest price was $1.17. Currently, the price is 65.80%, or $6.81, below the 52-week high, and 78.04%, or $12.58, below the all-time high on the 6th of April, 2022, when the price reached $16.12. BigBear.ai Holdings Incorporated, which trades under the ticker symbol BBAI, is currently encountering significant challenges following multiple announcements regarding investigations into potential securities fraud. The law firms Levi and Korsinski and Bronstein, Gewurz and Grossman LLC have initiated inquiries into claims against the company, primarily concerning a filing submitted to the Securities and Exchange Commission on the 18th of March, 2025. This filing indicated a delay in submitting its annual 10-K report. Such delays in reporting often raise red flags for both investors and regulators, suggesting possible mismanagement or a lack of transparency. Consequently, investor sentiment has turned negative. Recently, BBAI's stock closed at $2.97, reflecting a slight decline of 1%, even as broader market indices moved higher. These investigations by law firms could lead to increased scrutiny, heightening concerns about the company's financial health and governance practices. In the short term, such inquiries often exert downward pressure on stock prices as uncertainty permeates the market. In the longer term, if these investigations uncover significant issues, BBAI may face substantial legal and financial repercussions, which could affect its market reputation. Conversely, if the outcomes are favorable for the company, there could eventually be a rebound in investor confidence. However, the current landscape indicates a period of volatility for BBAI as investors await clarity on these investigations and the company's financial disclosures. Analyst ratings. On the 30th of December 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BBAI a buy rating along with a hold action. On the 15th of October 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright again assigned BBAI a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned BigBear.ai Holdings stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for BigBear.ai Holdings. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Volume is rising along with the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. The stock for BigBear.ai Holdings currently shows a buy signal from the short-term moving average. At the same time, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a more negative outlook for the stock. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $5.50. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $3.23. A breakout above the long-term average would generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average would produce another sell signal and reinforce the overall negative trend. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, February 13, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 63.8%. Additional declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 27 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 90 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 19 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 17 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 22 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 13 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 133 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for BigBear.ai Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $3.34 and $3.27. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level could lead to a drop to the next support. In this case, BigBear.ai Holdings finds support just below today's level at $3.34. If this support is breached, the next levels of support from accumulated volume would be $3.27 and $2.97. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a considerable prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is regarded as very high risk. Over the past day, it fluctuated by 520 cents between its high and low, representing a change of approximately 16.99%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 8.90%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 1st of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 0.06. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BigBear.ai Holdings is at $4.12. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BigBear.ai Holdings encounters its first support level at $3.34. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BigBear.ai Holdings from various analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of March, 2025, Pangjam Ultimate Holdings LLC executed an insider sale of 5,216,361 shares of common stock. On the 17th of March, 2025, Pangjam Ultimate Holdings LLC executed an insider sale of 2,314,872 shares of common stock. On the 12th of March, 2025, Pangjam Ultimate Holdings LLC executed an insider sale of 3,629,108 shares of common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Pangjam Ultimate Holdings LLC executed an insider sale of 1,707,837 shares of common stock. On the 12th of March, 2025, Hayes Dorothy D. executed an insider sale of 16,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 92.654. In total, insiders purchased 4,510,799 shares and sold 117,738,784 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is BigBear.ai Holdings stock a good buy? BigBear.ai Holdings presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 25th of March, we anticipate that BigBear.ai Holdings will open lower by 14.7 cents, starting trading at $3.39. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.